Accessibility destroys authority. The moment you become easy to obtain, your value collapses. Think about it. What commands respect? What makes people nervous? It's never what's freely available. Gold matters because it's limited. Power exists in the same scarcity principle. Medieval kings didn't mingle with crowds. They appeared ceremonially, creating tension and intrigue. Less visibility meant more authority. Fewer words meant heavier impact. This isn't mystical. It's psychology. When people can't easily reach you, they don't take you for granted. When you're unpredictable, they obsess. When you're hard to access, they respect you. You shift from being a utility to being a mystery, and mystery is magnetic. The mechanism is simple. We assign value based on scarcity, not quality. A rare product sells for more than a common one, even if the common one is superior. A person who's elusive becomes more attractive than someone constantly available. This isn't fair. It's just how human psychology works. Your job is to weaponize it. Most people do the opposite. They broadcast constantly. They answer immediately. They show up everywhere. This teaches others that your time is unlimited, your attention is free, and your presence means nothing. You become replaceable. Here's how to rebuild your value. Stop being everywhere. Withdraw strategically. Don't answer every call, attend every event, or respond instantly to every message. Create space. In that space, people wonder what you're doing, who you're with, what you're planning. Their imagination becomes your marketing department. Control who accesses you. Make it clear that your time is finite and valuable. When access becomes limited, it feels like privilege. People approach you with caution. They think twice before wasting your attention because they know you can deny it. When you do appear, make it count. Your presence should feel intentional, never accidental. Every gesture carries weight because you move infrequently. You've trained them to listen. One rare comment lands harder than daily speeches. But here's the warning. This only works if you have actual substance beneath it. If you're scarce but empty, people see through you. Scarcity magnifies whatever's underneath. If it's strength, you become intimidating. If it's weakness, you become suspicious. Back up your absence with real capability. The balance is critical. Be visible enough that you're remembered, but rare enough that you're missed. Approachable enough to avoid hatred, distant enough to avoid contempt. This tension is where real power lives. Here's the tactical breakdown. 1. Use delay as pressure. When someone requests your time, don't grant it immediately. Make them wait. The delay weakens them while strengthening you. Waiting creates anxiety. They start second-guessing themselves. They want your approval more when they're uncertain of it. 2. Maintain controlled unpredictability. Never let people map your patterns entirely. They can't predict when you'll respond, who you'll favor, or how you'll react. This keeps them alert. Predictability is death to authority. Uncertainty keeps you in their thoughts. 3. Reward selectively. Not everyone gets equal access. Some earn your attention, others don't. This creates competition. When your favor is rare, people will compete fiercely to win it. When everyone's treated the same, your favor becomes worthless. 4. Let silence speak. You don't have to respond to everything. You don't have to explain. Strategic silence fills people's minds with their own fears and assumptions. They imagine what you're thinking. They craft explanations. Their own anxiety becomes your weapon. 5. When you do engage, be decisive. Don't waste your scarce moments. Speak with purpose. Act with intention. Every word carries weight because people hear from you rarely. Your presence should feel like a favor they've earned. Now, why does this work? Because people are driven by uncertainty. When they don't know where they stand with you, they move closer. When they're unsure if they've pleased you, they work harder. When they fear losing you, they chase. This reverses the entire dynamic. You stop pursuing and start being pursued. Look at anyone with real power. Executives, leaders, influencers with real authority. They never hand out time freely. Their attention is metered. Their approval is measured. Their disapproval is silence. And that silence terrifies more than any words could. Compare this to someone constantly available. Do they command respect? Rarely. They're used, taken for granted, and replaced easily. Their generosity becomes expected. Their presence becomes background noise. Being always there teaches people that you're always there. Therefore, you're not rare. And what's not rare isn't valued. Contrast creates power. When you're sometimes absent, your presence feels like an event. When you're sometimes silent, your words feel like wisdom. When you're sometimes unavailable, your attention feels like a gift. The deeper mechanism, scarcity creates dependency. When people need you more than you need them, the entire relationship shifts. You no longer prove yourself, they prove themselves to you. You no longer chase power. Power orbits around you. They'll protect you, follow you, obey you. Not from loyalty, but from fear of losing access. This isn't cruelty, it's clarity. You're not hiding. You're being strategic about when and how you appear. You're not being rude. You're protecting your value. You're not being cold. You're being disciplined. The aura it builds is powerful. People begin to imagine you as larger than life. Your silence becomes deafening. Your absence becomes a presence in itself. Others start defending your reputation in rooms you're not even in. Not out of love, but out of fear of losing, standing with you. But remember, this requires actual strength. Scarce strength is intimidating. Scarce weakness is just suspicious. You must have something real backing this up. Competence, resources, influence. Without substance, scarcity is just arrogance. And arrogance gets exposed quickly. The cost of constant availability is devastating. You expose all your weaknesses. People see your mistakes, your doubts, your humanity. Mystique vanishes. What was impressive becomes ordinary. Worse, you invite exploitation. People use your time because you've taught them it's infinite. You train them to see you as replaceable. Compare this to measured visibility. You control your image. You show what serves you. You hide what doesn't. You become an idea in their minds rather than a person they can fully assess. Ideas are powerful. People are vulnerable. Practically speaking, in business, be the person whose time costs something. In relationships, be the one who's pursued, not the one pursuing. In every interaction, make it clear. Your availability is limited. Your attention is earned. Your favor is precious. When people must compete for your attention instead of you competing for theirs, the power completely inverts. This is ancient wisdom applied to modern life. Rulers once locked themselves behind palace walls. Audiences were granted, not given. This created reverence. People feared being denied access. This same formula works today. In boardrooms, partnerships, families. The psychological reason scarcity works. Human nature is broken. We don't want what's easy, we want what's hard. We don't value what we can have, we value what we can't. This isn't logical, but it's universal. Machiavelli saw it in Renaissance courts. It still operates today. So here's your choice. Remain accessible and be consumed, or become scarce and be revered. Give your presence away and lose power, or ration it and gain authority. The final formula: speak less, appear less, give less. Make your presence something people notice. Make your absence something they feel. Build an aura through strategic withdrawal. Use delay, unpredictability, and selective reward. Back it all up with real strength, and watch as power flows toward you naturally. You stop being someone people use. You become someone people fear losing. That shift from utility to necessity is where true power lives. Not in what you do, but in what you're willing not to do. Not in what you give, but in what you keep. This is the dangerous power of scarcity, not mystical, strategic. And if you understand it, you'll never negotiate from weakness again.